we are getting some inspiration on how to live your very best life, even at 60 plus, and it really doesn't matter when. Our next guest says her 60s have been her most powerful decade yet. So here to inspire us to live life to the fullest, no matter what decade you're in, is Forbes Riley, former QVC and HSN personality and author. Welcome to Great Day, Washington. Thank you for being here.
I'm so excited to talk to your audience. And Washington, how great is this?
No, welcome to Washington. Have you been here before?
Many times.
Okay, many times. Yes. Well, today we're talking about your new book.
We're talking about pitch secrets and how that you can get anything and everything you want if you can understand how to use your words, your language, your body language, and truly instill a sense of confidence and conviction and clarity when you speak.
Right. Well, you are a master of that. You've been on television forever. People know you from QVC, HSN, and so many other things. Tell us a little bit about your book, A to Z. I know it doesn't mean what we think it means. What does A mean?
Well, it does. It literally, every word is a chapter. So A is attitude. You know, if you've got a bad attitude, nobody cares how talented you are.
True.
B is belief. And that may not sound like a business principle, but if you don't believe in who you are and what you're doing, I've generated over $2.5 billion. That's a good B too. In my career. And I did that as a bit of a side hustle. And so one of the things when I talk about in this book is how do you network? When somebody meets you at a party and says, what do? What do you say? I am, or I help, or you use these words that are filler words, the ums, the ahs. And I teach you one of my key principles is when somebody says, what do you do? Pretend they're saying, what can you do for me? And rather than rattle off a list of all the things that you do, if you can engage the other person, you win.
Right, I help people do this. I see. So you've taken a lot of your life lessons and your success stories, and now you're helping other people do that.
Well, I love the word communication. I started out as a little girl who had not only had braces for 8 years of my life, the entire time you're supposed to be a cute little girl, but they put a thing in my mouth where I couldn't talk to anybody. And for 2 years. And all of a sudden, and I believe that life happens for you, not to you. And so as a kid, all I did was observe other people, and I watched them waste their words. And I thought, man, if I can get this ability back, I'm going to use it for good. So I ended up being a stand-up comedian, an actress. And then my life changed when television and cable came along, and I started selling fitness products on television. All of a sudden, I realized I can inspire people, not only with my words, but with products that make life different. And now you fast forward to TikTok Shop. And anybody who's got a cell phone, if you understand how to pitch, and so what are the secrets? The secrets are consistency. The secrets are for S is social media, T is technology, and Z, do you use Zoom? Well, 6 years ago, we didn't even know what Zoom was. And all of a sudden, if you can use the right words at the right time, you get anything.
All right. Now, some of these concepts, like not everyone is tech savvy, right? Not everyone's like, I'm really good at social media, or I'm really good at networking myself. What is a piece of advice that you would share? Someone's listening to you, they're going, wow, she sounds incredible. I wish I had a little ounce of that. What would you say to someone who's just like, I need help presenting myself a little better?
You know what? I teach, and I teach live. And I am 66 years old. And I will share with you that this is my time to give back. Having done all that I've done from television and networking, now with Zoom, I go live every Sunday, I feel like church, where I teach and coach entrepreneurs, because there's so many opportunities, but if you don't understand how to do them, you don't need to know a lot about social media, you need to know the basics. I don't know how to fix a car, but I can sure drive one. I don't know about electricity, but I can flip a switch. So you have to stop saying I'm old, you have to stop saying I can't do this. The words I can't. There's a whole chapter in here on NLP. Do you know what that is?
No.
Neuro-linguistic programming. How your brain talks to your mouth. It literally says if you say you can't, you can't. And so I think Henry Ford said, whether you can or can't, you're right. And I'm not blindly telling you to just be positive, although A, under attitude, I did something really cool. You want to see something? We have what's called Easter eggs. You can literally scan these and go into an entire world of free resources. I'm all about it. There's thousands of dollars of resources. And one of them is called the PPA, the Positive Pitch Attitude. How do you get out of bed in the morning, look in the mirror and go, you know what, you're enough. You may not be perfect, but you're good enough to do whatever it is that you say you want, and about believing yourself. So we created a community. Whether you're on Facebook, that's one of my favorite communities. Don't do it alone. Don't think that it's all about you. And if you can't do it, find somebody who can help you.
Forbes, you are a ball of inspiration and energy. I'm having so much fun. I wish we could talk longer. Thank you for being here. This sounds like an incredible book and manual for all things positive. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys, Washington.
To get even more inspiration, you can grab Forbes' book, Pitch Secrets A to Z.